I think after all this time, I'm finally understanding something. Holding the winners is the key to becoming successful by the grace of God. You got to hold those winners. I've got to hold those winners like I used to hold my losers until the last dollar's gone and it blows the account. And holding this winner is, you always want to get out of the winners too early. Take the profit, break even, cut your losses, be glad you made something. But when it comes to the losers, you'll hold that thing until the whole entire account's drained. And that is got to change. It's got to be backwards. So, we started holding this winner right here. And I'm on break even anyway. There's no reason when you're on break even or a little profit there to get out of the trade. If it comes back down, the worst thing that can happen is I don't lose money. That's the worst thing that happens. And so I'm going to do my absolute best to change that personality trait. And I'm going to hold the winners like I used to hold my losers. Getting out of the losers quick and holding those winners and staying in the trade. So let's examine this trade here. There's what happened on the 10,000 tick chart to get me in this thing, or is it the 15-minute chart that I was looking at? There was a point where it was selling off. I was like, oh my gosh, let me just get out of this thing. And or is it up the 5-minute chart? Let's take a look at this. Yeah, the 5-minute chart all day has been nothing but choppy and sideways. I had some good trades based on this area here, bouncing up, bouncing up, bouncing up. It was working really, really good. Then it started, as you can see, looked like it wanted to sell off right here. It looked like it wanted to just keep on going down. It was holding, consolidating, pushing, right? And all it did was a liquidity sweep, and it went right back up. Now, after that liquidity sweep, I decided, when did I get in this trade? No, it was selling off right over here in the 500 tick chart. And I got in after it popped up, and I realized that was just a liquidity sweep. So I got in, and this is my $250 strategy. In other words, I'm willing to risk $250. So I want to get at least $250. That's just a one-to-one. That's all I'm asking for. Why would I get out early when it hit this pivot up here? I was real tempted to get out. When it started coming down, I was real tempted to get out. I had my stop on break even. It almost came to break even, and I went back to my $250 limit. That's my original stop loss. I wasn't adding to that. Yes, moving your stop around is okay as long as you don't increase your original risk amount, and I didn't do that. 250 is 250 is 250. So once it put that pivot in, though, then I did decide, and I have decided with the time running out, today's running out. We're not going to have all day to trade. We're running out of time. So now I'm on break even. I won't move it. So once it got back up here, and each level I'm looking at, man, I might as well take these profits. What if it comes all the way back and I lose all my profits? We don't do that when we're losing. It's okay to just keep holding and holding and holding until you blow the account. You got to do that. We got to do that with our winners. And thank goodness I am, because this thing just keeps going up and up. Now, I hope that I get a one-to-one on it. Here's the day chart. A lot of times in the afternoon, on a Friday even, unusually, but it can happen. We got the all-time highs here on the NQ, the MNQ. It's breaking out of everything except that, and there's plenty of room to go up. Why would I sell this? This is the time that it could keep running. It could, okay? And now that I'm on break even, and the worst thing that can happen to me is that I don't lose money, I've got to hold this. And it just came to me while I was holding it. You don't have no problem holding the losers. Why don't you hold the winners? And I'm like, you're right. Thinking to myself, I got to do this. So this is where we're at. This is where we're at in our growth. This is one of the breakthroughs in my psychology, like it was when I finally understood having risk management and keeping my stop loss and having a daily amount and don't going over that. That was a breakthrough moment for me. Wow, this is incredible. I'm not going to lose more than this for this day. And that really preserves my capital. And yeah, it sucks losing. Getting used to losing and having a stop loss in was the first real breakthrough for me. This one right here, I have to say, is the second most life-changing, trader-changing, skill changing breakthrough that I've had. Hold it like you're holding the losers, like you used to hold the losers. What an amazing, reality check. So that's what we're doing. Let's keep it going. It's going and going up.